Hey guys, Stephen, a salon guy here, and today I've got a new tutorial for you guys. I've gotten lots of requests for this. This is Brooklyn Beckham, Victoria and David Beckham's son. Now he is getting older, and he's got a really cool hairstyle and quite the popular hairstyle. So I'm just going to kind of break it down. So let's take a look at the hairstyle right now. So as you can see, he's got it kind of buzz on the sides. I'd say it's probably about a number 2 guard on the sides, and then blended in throughout the corners of the head, and also the same thing throughout the back. So you can probably go 2, 3, and then maybe even 4. And then as the top, you see it goes from shorter, then it gets longer quite a bit, to where it's about probably, I'd say, half an inch to an inch throughout the corners, and then also probably inch to inch and a half on the top, and then the very front going about, I'd say, 2 inches the most. Now you can style this with a paste, something that's not too wet like a gel, but nothing too sticky as well. So basically, the look is what you see is what you get, kind of thing. So I'm just going to kind of break down what I did on the mannequin for you guys here, like I usually do. But as you notice, I'm changing the format up a little bit. So I'm just kind of showing you the image of the celebrity or who I'm doing. I'm kind of break it down for you guys, and I'll show you how I did it. And then this way you guys can get more out of it. So I'm ready to go. Let's get started. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm starting with a number 2 guard, and I'm working my way up halfway throughout the sides of the head and also the back. Then I'm going to switch guards to a number 3, which is going to be slightly longer, and I'm going to stop probably around the corner of the hairline. Alright, now we're going to blend the corners here, and we're going to work our way up to where it's about, I'd say, a half an inch to an inch to most in length. And we're going to continue to do this throughout the sides and the back. Alright, now we're going to connect the back in through the top, and how we're going to do that, we're going to hold it straight out, and we're going to cut it to where it's about, I'd say, an inch to an inch and a half in length, and we're going to round this out throughout the whole back, in through the corners, going this way and then this way. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to work into the top, and we're going to cut the top back part of this head where it's about an inch to an inch and a half in length. Then we're going to continue forward, and we're going to slightly over direct back towards us to where we get it towards about 2 inches in the very front. Now the top is done, we're going to work into the corners, and we're simply going to connect the sides in through the top here. You'll see the longer hair that sticks out. That's what you want to cut off. And as we get to the very last front section through here, then you can take that right off like that. And then here we have the blended sides into the corners. Do the same thing on the other side. And then when you're done, you might see some hair that's hanging down. Then just go in and do scissor over comb to blend this in by hand. This way it has a nice blend in through this area. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to go in and reblend everything, because we did cut it a little bit shorter. And now I just want to go in and make sure that everything is the length that I want it, where it's about, I'd say, 2 inches. You can even go maybe 2.5 inches in the front. This way, again, you have enough that it goes back well enough, but at the same time, it's not too long or too short. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to dry it, and then we'll take a look at what we have. All right, now I'm going to use tea tree shaping cream, and I'm just going to take I took a scoopful here, just going to work it through my hands like this, and I'm going to start throughout the back of the head, and I'm just going to work this forward like this, just to make sure I get the sides nice and have a nice flow to it. And then in the front, what I'm going to do is then I'm going to kind of rake this back kind of like he has it, like this. All right, so then it kind of goes forward here throughout the sides and the corners, and then it goes down in through the sides here, the corners, and then it back into the front with a little bit of a wave and some texture right in through here. All right, let's look at the other side. There you go. Here you can see the same thing on this side. It goes down like this, and then this kind of goes over and back just like that. All right, guys, well, thank you so much for watching. Here again is the finished look, inspired by Brooklyn Beckham, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. So if you're going to the barber, going to a hairstylist, again, you can use like a number 2 here throughout the sides, work into number 3 in through the corners. It's 2 in the back here. Again, 3 up through here, and in the corners, cut it by hand to where it's about, I'd say, half an inch to an inch, and then it gradually gets longer towards about, I'd say, 2 to 2.5 inches right throughout the front. And you can style it with a paste or some sort of dry look. A gel will make it a little bit too wet looking, in my opinion. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like the videos, and I'd love to see your comments. I got some great things in store for you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for more tutorials with the Salon Guy.